Question. Do you get overwhelmed when you hear about long term things like things that need to take place for a few weeks or a few months or the dreaded few years? Let's dial it back. Let's talk about staying laser focused for just this one day. Let's talk about it. Back in a minute. Hey, good morning. Good morning. Happy beginning of the week. How's everybody doing today? I'm Jan. I love to help people keep some more of their own hard earned money. Let's get started talking about staying laser focused. I'm not going to talk to you today about long term goals. I'm not going to talk to you today about even things from 1 month from now. I'm going to stick to focusing, staying laser focused on how can you keep a few more bucks in your pocket or your piggy bank or your envelope. Now, I know this sounds like small potatoes, and actually it is, but it is a beginning, or it is a reboot, or it is a gentle reminder that if we do small things that are good things, but do those things consistently, it always turns out right. Now, what am I referring to last Monday for? Well, last Monday, we began this, okay? We began this by putting or keeping $10 in our pocket. And I showed 6 specific things that we can choose to do that will absolutely help one achieve that. And I'm going to say it again. Don't laugh at this. Like some people may say, what's $10? What's $5? Well, I look at it this way. I'm not only looking at the $10 that you might be keeping with this idea or these ideas. What about the $5 that you might be saving at the grocery store? What about other monies that you're keeping, doing different things? Tiny little different decisions. But for today, on this very, very Monday, yeah. Monday, May 1. I'm recording this, of course, a week ago. A week ago, I am actually recording this in my time, but in real time for anyone listening to this broadcast, uploaded on May 1st or in the future. This has been recorded a week ago. Why? Because I tend to like to plan ahead. Let's use this as an example. I'm only concerned about getting a video up to my folks, guaranteed by next Monday, this date, the date that you're actually listening to this, which would be May 1. But I'm recording this on April 24th. I think Monday to next Monday. I like to look ahead. Sometimes it's easier to look ahead, but not terribly far ahead for some people. But isn't it nice to know that because of my efforts on this day, that my folks, my viewers and listeners definitely have a video with helpful messages on this day that you're listening to it. So let's take this simple analogy and compare it to choices. Let's choose to only concern ourselves with saving a tiny amount of money on this day. I'm not even concerned with the dollar amount. It could be $10, it could be $5, it could be $20. Whatever the amount that you choose this time around, I'm going to ask you to choose your favorite amount to try to keep on this day. And on this day only, well, what can we do? Let's have some more ideas, Jan, about what can we do specifically. Now, if you're listening to this broadcast early in the morning, which there are many people who on purpose listen to this, follow this broadcast, let's say 5, 6 o'clock in the morning. They're just getting up. And that's one of the reasons I like to do it audio style. So the folks could go on and do other things, whatever you want to do, and still get to listen to the message at the same time without having to stare at the screen. That is one of the major purposes of doing this. And that's one of the reasons that I upload at this hour, early hour. But let's get started with an idea. Okay, do not eat breakfast out today. Now, you might be packing up your things saying, I'm going to eat my breakfast out today. But if you're interested in saving money, specifically laser focus on this day, maybe you might say, but Jan, I was just getting ready to dash out the door. Well, I'm going to ask you to maybe reconsider if you're really interested. But if you have no choice in the matter for whatever the reason, enjoy your breakfast out. But for somebody who's interested in trying this for today, consider strongly not having breakfast out. And definitely have your coffee at home today. Just saying, just saying. What does it take to make a piece of toast? This is my opinion. And here comes Janet's opinion time. Actually, all of this is my opinion and my thoughts, to be honest with you. But I ask myself, how much work or effort does it take, not taste, does it take to put a thing in a toaster? How much effort? Not much. How much effort does it take to maybe fry up an egg if you're looking for a little protein? Literally, not much. I get my nonstick spray, spray my pan, get a couple of eggs, put them in there, and in a couple of minutes, they slide right out of the pan onto my plate with a piece of toast. Just as simple as that. If you don't feel like cooking, why not take an apple or grab another piece of fruit or make a smoothie? This adds up. But it only adds up to not so much. Not really. Breakfast out adds up, just like any other food out. Just saying, if you do it all the time. So consider this morning, do not eat breakfast out. Again, considerations, considerations. Next, did you plan on spending money outside for lunch? Now let's graduate this to lunch. You know something? I enjoy yogurt, right? But I'll tell you the truth. I don't buy the little containers. Those little containers of yogurt can add up. Even if you're taking your yogurt from home, it still costs more to buy yogurt in the little small individual containers. So what I do is I buy it in the 32 ounce, okay? I buy it with the 32 ounce. My favorite type of yogurt happens to be vanilla Greek yogurt, which actually many times is the exact same cost 32 ounce as the regular one. However, I find the Greek yogurt, because it is thicker, so much more filling. So in my mind's eye, I feel like I'm getting more of a luxury yogurt. And by the way, the plain Greek yogurt makes a great swap out for sour cream. That's another savings too. So you don't have to buy additional sour cream if you're making a dip. I'm telling you that Greek yogurt, plain one for like mixes and dips, it is just really, really, truly good. That is another savings. Swap out, make an easy lunch. You can have your own container at home, a small container that you could pack your yogurt in, okay? Literally, let's say 32-ounce container. Well, you could get six small containers worth of yogurt, or you could put in less and stretch it out even further and just add a piece of fruit like a cut up banana or cut up apples with cinnamon. So very good. Get creative, or add some strawberries. I love to do that. That's a great thing to do. Next, drinks. We don't realize how much when we, drink a lot of, soft drinks, how the price, everything goes up. I'm telling you, throughout the day when you're outside, especially if you're buying drinks on the outside. Oh my goodness. And I always compare the bottled water thing, for example. Taking a bottle of water from home is so much cheaper, so much cheaper. And if you use your own water that you purified yourself in your own little pitcher from the refrigerator, and you have your own designated bottle that you use, that you bought for such a purpose, that is, safe to use all the time, you just clean it out at home. How much more can you save on that? These are just small, tiny little decisions. But by not having that outside coffee, by bringing your own yogurt from the big container that you already saved money from the grocery store, this certainly can add up. And we're only staying laser focused on this day by taking this one day only. And literally, if you want, you could always add it up and see, wait, this really added up. And my goodness, I did manage to save X number of dollars just by making a couple of changes on this day. You might like that idea so much that you might do this again another day. I am a strong believer of a little bit here and a little bit there, and it all adds up. There is something to be said about doing the right thing consistently, doing a positive thing consistently. It adds up. Even lower income people can manage to save. The only difference is it'll take just a little bit longer. We'll get into that more in the future. So continue staying laser focused on this day. Hey, let me know in the comments section below if you have any additional ways that you want to save money on this specific day. Let me know. Take good care, everybody, and have a great one. And let's say goodbye with this little clip I haven't used in a while. Thank you so much for being here. I certainly do appreciate everyone's time. Take this day, be a blessing to yourself and to someone else first. Because if you're a blessing to someone else first, I guarantee you that's a blessing to you too. Have an amazing day. Take good care, everyone. Bye bye.